So even though I'm downloading one video, I got an idea for another one. In my video that's being uploaded currently, it's very close to being done, I mentioned that I don't have any milk and I don't have any bread. But I did have sour cream. And it was unopened. So I took 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And what is that? 1.5 cups of milk. And I made buttermilk. All right, it's not exactly buttermilk, but it's pretty darn close. So I'm going to make my poverty level cornbread, right? Sorry about the camera. Oh, this thing, honestly. Right, so what do I have? It went over a cup on white whole wheat flour. It's white instead of dark looking, but it's still whole wheat because it's very heavy. So I put too much of that in and I didn't want to correct it. I just left it in. Then I had a cup of my cornmeal and a little bit of salt and 2 tablespoons of baking powder because I noticed last time it did not rise well, probably because of the heaviness of the flour. And cornmeal's pretty darn heavy. I'm going to use 1 egg, and I'm going to crack that and put it in my pretend buttermilk. Hey, when in doubt, do something. Whoa, that was a scary eggshell. So yeah, this camera's a pain, you know? I need a bigger container because on the pot I usually mix in, it has something I don't want to eat in it. Oh, I tried, but it didn't turn out well. What am I going to do with it? I wonder how many cups this is. Is it 4 cups like the other one that it's already in? What does this say? Ounces, 16 ounces. Yeah, that's the same 4 cups that's in. Here's my problem. I don't have a good place to mix that with that. It's going to go way over. Hey, maybe it won't. Let's give it a shot. You want to watch this? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I know I have cluttered whatevers. Watch my last video if it upsets you that much. Hey, wait a minute. I don't think did I? No, I didn't. Look. The yolk. It's still whole. Oh, God. Help! Help me! Can you see that? I gotta break that up. Why won't it break up? Oh, no, it's not one of those Chinese eggs, is it? I heard that the Chinese found a way to make eggs out of plastic, and the way that you would know it is that the yolk bounces. Who ever heard of such a thing? All right, let me start mixing the milk I already poured into that to see if I can add the rest of the milk. I still have to put honey in there. I might be able to get it all in there. I wonder if you can see this. I can't tell. Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to make it. Hey, I can't stir. Here. Let's see how I'm doing. Will she make it? Will she be able to fit the rest of this liquid into this cup? And will they all live happily ever after? The world may never know. Ooh, this is puffing up nicely. I think this is going to be one of my best cornmeals yet. I mean cornbread, so sorry. So yeah, I probably should start putting the oven on. Want to see my mess? I'm going to show you. I took everything that was out of my oven and put it there. That's my coffee pot. I think I'm going to want more coffee because I don't have any juice. So I'm going to start up the oven. Because I'm using a glass pan, I'm not going to do 375. It's not good for the pan. Okay, so we're going to bake, and we're going to go to 350, and we're going to start. There. Dun, dun, dun. I forgot about the baking powder, and it's starting to rise. Ah! Okay. Oh my God, it's bubbling. Look. Ah, stop it. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't know. I'm going to figure this out. It's a race for time. I'm really sorry about this. I definitely shouldn't publish this one. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. Oh, boy, if you thought I was messy before, you ought to see this. Oh, gosh. This is a disastrous video and a disastrous baking thingy. That was a lot of baking powder. Oh, no. I have this, and I have this. This is all wet and watery, and this is all thick and stuff. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end for right now. Tune in later when it's a finished product. I hope. I figured it out. Debbie Meyer's Green Boxes saves the day. There it is. Lovely. I'm going to finish mixing it, and I may have to add a little more water because I don't want it to be dry. What I've been finding the last time I made cornbread is it was too dry, and it was like sawdust in my mouth. I don't want that to happen again. Now, I only have avocado oil, and I think I'm going to use some. Oil, you know, keeps things moist, so I'm going to put like about a tablespoon. There's about. I use Great Value avocado oil. Now, I'll never tell you about anything if I haven't used it and loved it. I've got to like it. I don't like to cook high heat with olive oil, even though I'm of Mediterranean descent, because, what was the reason? I know there was a reason. Oh, it's actually true that high heats olive oil becomes poisonous. And it's bad for your system. It should only be used cold on salads, or like if you've done a lot of the Greek stews that I've done, you can, after you cooked it, after you're done boiling, then when it's cooled a little bit, you can add that olive oil to your recipe. Oh, that looks much better, much better, much better. All I need now is my honey. This was outrageously expensive, and I paid cash for it because it was a local producer, and it is raw Florida honey, and it'd be very good for my sinuses and my infections. Green Swamp Wildflower Honey. From Dade City, Florida. Yeehaw. Nature's sweetener. Isn't that grand? My daughter would say, Mom, that's high glycemic index. And I'm eating it. It's the birdies. Hear them? I wanted you to hear them, so I brought you outside. Okay, let's go back. Sometimes you just know when a cornbread batter is absolutely perfect. You know it's gonna be so good. It's just the absolute perfect consistency. I'm gonna scrape that bowl out in a minute, but I can't do that and this at the same time. That wasn't easy. So I put the oven on 350 instead of 375, and it took a really long time to cook. Maybe because it's a combination of both oil and sour cream. Who the heck knows? So the first 30 minutes it was at 350, and I noticed that the outside crust was getting more brown than I would want, and I knew the middle was horrendously wet. So I lowered it down to 335. Now my oven's old, okay, and I don't think it's heating right because I notice on my top burners, one side always gets hotter than the other. One side cooks quicker than the other, whether that's eggs or burgers or what have you, fish. You always see that one side of the burner is slow. And so I think the oven may have difficulties as well. So I lowered the heat down. So like when you're doing it, you've got to judge it on your oven. Use the 375. I think it works better. But watch it, Don't poke the middle because it falls and it won't come back up. And that's why I was being very, very careful with this. So now, let me make sure you can see this. So now I'm going to pull my cornbread out and see how I did. Oh, I'll leave the light on. That way you can see. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, dear. It's the oven light. Dun, da, da, da. Looks pretty good, right? There it is. And in the top was very soft and it still looks a little wet, but we're going to leave it sit for about 7 minutes. That'll give it time for that hot glass pan to finish that middle off nicely. And then I'm going to cut it and let you know how it turned out. Okay, so I made a second cup of cowboy coffee because I don't have milk or juice. And juice would have given me heartburn with cornbread. And milk would have been nice, but that's okay. I haven't been able to get to the store. So just as I said, leaving it in the hot pan a little extra, that 7 minutes, made that middle firm right up. And now I'm going to cut it. We're going to see how it all came out. Now remember, you can use white flour because wheat is very heavy, whole wheat. But, it's better for you, better for your intestines, better nutrition, just better. Gives you fiber. There. Wish I could smell it. I have where is it? I have a mini spatula that I got from Pampered Chef. I'm not normally a Pampered Chef buyer, but a friend invited me, so I bought a few things. Let's see how this bad boy looks. Oh, it feels delightful. It looks beautiful. But I'm spoiled and I want the middle piece. Boy, is this hot. Ow. Yeah. That's the piece I want. Look how nicely brown the back side is. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love food. It's my downfall. So I'm probably going to keep 4 pieces for me, and I'm going to bring 4 pieces to the kids because they love cornbread, and this one turned out so better than my last one. I'm going to leave the recipe in the description, and thank you for humoring me. This is my second video this morning, and I think this one came out well too. So I'm going to download this. If my other one uploaded, I gotta check that. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.